If you're a law student trying to find a job, one of my biggest recommendations is to do mock interviews. If you have a mentor, a lawyer that you know, a career services person, even a friend, right, who's willing to sit with you and do a mock interview and then spitball and brainstorm different ways to answer questions, that can be such a good use of your time, right? A lot of times what happens with people is they answer questions in a way that makes sense to them, but it doesn't give the full story, it doesn't give the full picture, and it doesn't come across the way that they think it does. And so just having someone else to spitball those types of things with can be so beneficial to your interviewing process. One of my biggest issues with law schools is that they don't interview students before they start, right? And so you don't really have a practice with interviewing, especially if you came straight from undergrad and you've never really had to interview for anything. And so practicing your answers and talking to other people is such a good use of your time. Another interviewing tip that I have is that a lot of law schools will provide you with sample questions that may be asked during interviews. Put that in a Word doc or a Google Doc, and then type out bullet points of what your answer could be or should be, right? Think about the questions, bullet point it out, and then go back and practice answering those questions. That can be such a good use of your time. So that way you've really thought through questions, you have different stories and different things you can tailor in different ways to answer different questions, and that will help you feel more prepared going into interviews.